Okay, hello guys. Today we are searching for the worst video game in history. And today's part is to do with Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Now, you might be thinking, what? Why Call of Duty? That's the best game ever! Well, I'm not really a Call of Duty fan, and I find no point. I think Call of Duty just ends up repeating itself over and over and over again, and the modern ones have been getting worse and worse. This was the first one I really do not like that much. But it gets worse and worse as the Call of Duty line gets on and on and on. So I decided to state my opinion by making this the first game I would check. Okay, so first of all, the options were actually quite good. I was able to quickly turn the mouse sensitivity down so I can actually play it. I had an issue with the recording software I used, where I could not record the video in good quality, so I had to film it in quite poor quality. Later, the rain effects just really started to annoy me, to the point where I actually had to turn down the water detail and the graphics. So, yeah. I had no problem with the beginning, but I've got to say the tutorial was boring. I believe we should have been able to be given the opportunity to actually, do you want to take the tutorial or do you not? Because it makes no sense to force a player to do the tutorial. So, that's one thing I have. And all these hints coming up on the screen really started to annoy me as well. Plus also, I hate HUDs. So I wanted to completely remove it and everything, but it just would not let me. I would have got rid of the crosshair, but I don't know. Like, might be a bit harder with the crosshair disabled. And this is the point which I really hate, when they get you to do this and they tell you you have to do it. You can't skip it. You have to. There's no way of actually playing the game without doing the tutorial, which is kind of a bugger. Plus also, you walk way too fast. That's how I slipped off the edge, and I had to redo this part. And now I had to crouch down just so I could actually move a bit closer to the edge ready. But then still I was going quite fast. Plus also, they tried to rush you on this, which I'm not a fan of people rushing me. But of course this does use ID Tech. id Tech actually. And I've got to say, I can still run Modern Warfare 3 on this stupid laptop, which I've got to say, that says a lot. And I'm not really liking all of this. So I completed the tutorial and everything, and I find the game way too hard. So I decided to set my difficulty to recruit, which you can see right now. And I've got to say, I do not like this game at all. It got to the point of I just quitted like a few minutes during the next mission, which you're just about to see. And I found the game just had nothing good to do with it. You could probably, a 12-year-old could probably make a better game. And of course, I am not trying to say, like, I'm not trying to offend anyone that actually plays this pile of dog poop, but it's horrible. Just no. Can you see the lag from the rain effects right now? I have to look right in where there's not any rain at all just to get 1 frame per second probably. And that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but as you can see, I had to turn down the texture quality and everything, and as soon as you do that, it restarts the whole game again, and the mission, which I am really annoyed about. Activision really need to fix their games, because Call of Duty is just getting repeated over and over and over again. There's nothing new to it. Why does everybody want to buy this game? Seriously, it makes no sense. Is it just because of the multiplayer? If so, get an actual good multiplayer game. Don't get something that's just repeating itself over and over again with the same boring gameplay. Okay, now that I've had my moan, it's time to rate this as to how much I like it. Okay, so guys, here are the problems. It's got bad gameplay, forced tutorial, does not run on a 2013 laptop, bad community of players, repetitive gameplay, and it's very boring. Good graphics, but good options menu, so above all, I will rate it 40%, which is not very good.